I wanted to bring something to your attention, the world's attention. I wanted to close a chapter on this individual, Danielle Lane, an individual that's been trying to get in my life since 2000. I would like to say my first sighting of this individual was in Texas, Houston, Texas, in a train station. This individual came to me. She was wearing a London Fog, a London Fog rain jacket, trying to seduce me at that particular time. I guess she was at her prime in whatever side venue that she was into. Um, I didn't bite. I didn't bite uh, the opportunity because I don't live my life um, doing things of that nature. But also, like I said, in 2000, you approached me and you have been trying to follow me. You've been following me, placing hexes and things of the sort on over my life since then. Um, and as I grew and became, the individual that I am today, you continue to follow me. As I prospered, you know, you were doing your spell work, stealing my energy, you know, taking from me, doing things to keep me from prospering. Um, but again, like I say, in the latter part of, say, May of 2020, 20 years later, you pop back up on the scene. Me and you had a brief conversation, which is where you identified yourself as a FBI agent on Google Chat. You worked for Publishers Clearinghouse at the time. Um, and at the time, I was a contestant playing the game show. Um, and you familiarized yourself with me. You tried to act like you familiarized yourself with me, but you knew me. You knew me. You didn't know me personally. Again, you kept trying to get into my circle, and again, I was not so open as to allowing you to do that. But again, this is where the plot thickens. You and your coworkers, y'all had a plan to try to approach me with this ideal of you having some kind of desire for me. And at the time, you know, I just saw you as an individual from the game show. I thought you were cute, but it didn't go beyond that. And what I'm trying to do here is denounce the fact that we are lovers or we had some kind of fling or you're some kind of twin flame. This was just a write in, something that you were going to go with to approach me so that you can pursue trying to execute me because you all had conjured up some kind of Ponzi scheme with this insurance plot and stealing my stuff, stealing my inheritance and stuff. But again, like I said, all this is recorded. This is all on Google Chat where we had this conversation. You're talking in terms of the conversation we were holding was being recorded because at the time when I was winning, you thought so little of me, like I was nobody at that time, knowing that I knew I had came into something and I knew it was just a matter of time before it came out. But you were trying to blanket yourself by trying to come to me on a relationship level just to get close to me so you guys could get me out the way so all this stuff wouldn't come out in the public. And you still don't want my face to be seen because you made deals with people in higher places. All this here was something that was done behind the scene. Money was placed on my life that I was to be erased so that you all can get this money and break it upon each other and move on with your lives once I was out of the way. But again, it didn't happen like that. Again, you know, here we are. You guys are creating false investigations, creating false investigations. You got false attorneys moving on my behalf, opening up court cases without my knowledge. This is unconstitutional. You work for the government. You work for the FBI, between the FBI and the CIA. And like I said, it's just a matter of time, that all this stuff hits the fan. It's really starting to hit the fan, because what's pushing it is that I'm making these videos public to the people, and you all are trying to suppress the videos from even getting out. But again, like I said, now it's a Ponzi scheme on, okay, we're trying to move forward and try to give you your things back or whatever, and give you some room to where we're going to make it seem like you're going to go and they're going to discipline you or whatever. But, the plot is all about, creating some kind of smoke screen to where, hey, you know what, we'll move you around, create a smoke screen to where we make it seem as though something criminal happened here. We'll charge you, but all the while we're going to let you go somewhere free, somewhere you can go on and rebuild your life doing something else, trying to stay out of the way of the public. But my prayer, the Most High know my prayer is on bringing you to justice. You and anybody that had any ties with doing anything to me. And I know there's a number of other individuals out here that suffered at your hands, and children. That's why I said children have suffered at your hands, whatever the situation is. I'm not even going to speak on that. I'm going to give the children the respect not to even speak on that one. But, and just recently you threw some spell work out here that hurt my daughter. And you don't think I know about it, and I know for a fact, that I know what took place. But you know what? If it was a front and center law, a court that would look at this on the front and center, and it can all be laid out, and you be brought to justice and laid out, the evidence would be clear. The evidence is clear that you're behind all this stuff. You're paying people to come stalk me. You got people all out here walking up and down my block, sitting in cars. You got all kind of stuff going on. But like I said, it's no fear here. I don't fear none of that. I don't fear none of the people who's involved in this case. I'm ready to get to the bottom of it, and the answers is gonna come down, to the facts of what's needed to be heard. You know what? And the day, that all this here, it comes to light, is going to be the happiest day of my life. But my note is this: stop trying to press up on me. Stop. Y'all work is done. It's over. Stop trying to act like there is something between you and me, because I see you from a mile away. Stop trying to send your kids to me. Stop trying to send false people to me, acting like I don't want to have no ties, dealing with none of you people over there, dealing with this here situation with this company, whatever. If I come into it, whatever the inheritance that came with that, I'm going to figure that out in the end. But don't stop sending people over here trying to act like I'm going to marry one of y'all, thinking we finna get together. So, we in love, thinking y'all gonna do something to me in the end. Because you fucked up when you created a problem to begin with. So I will never open myself up to you to have an opportunity to do anything to me ever in life. So you all can forget that process. So this here is just to clear the smoke. Like I said, there is no fear. I don't walk by fear. I walk by faith. And anybody that's coming towards me thinking, hey, you're going to push me or put fear in me, keep trying to put your spell work over here, it's a sad day for you because you're going to wind up being a victim of your own circumstances. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, I'm processing myself to be bigger, doing bigger and brighter things with my life, other than trying to come in here and address these small issues. Because I have a big heart, and my heart and time will not be wasted on trying to address something so minute in my life, and dealing with people that are so low vibrational. So get your lives in order, find some hope, and then you might find some vibration to start raising your enlightenment up. Other than that, I'm done with it. Like I say, my pursuit now is justice, and justice will be sought and handled in a timely fashion. So, with that said, me and the Most High are working diligently to get this stuff situated. So, with that said, God bless you all and have a bright day within Christ Jesus. Thank you.